Alright, I've already unmuted myself. Hope you're actually happy with this now. Apologies for being late. No, you're fine. Yes, Peepa voice is so heavenly. I'm not sure if it's heaven or hell, but whatever you choose to be it, Bucko. Haha, papyrus, good one, thanks. Or I could just say paprika. We could just call him paprika. Actually, now that I mention it, if I was if I were to be Sans, I might have called him paprika, and papyrus might have killed me. Yes, paprika. We must have the paprika. I'm sorry that if I don't talk so much. I just have a lot of things in my mind at this moment. I came here in the live stream because uh, I just wanted to draw. I hope you guys don't mind. Hello. Yes, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you. Thanks. But not this time on the live stream. I don't want to make too much mess now, do we? As much as like we don't want any mess going on around. Besides, we can just chill around. Yeah. Kind of one of the main reasons why I kind of came over to YouTube. I know YouTube can be very chaotic, but I had to risk it. Oh, the video is done. I enjoyed it, like seeing Undertale fandom. Even though how cursed the ships are sometimes, I still enjoy the stanzas of how adorable they are. Pretty sure soon enough I will need to like practice on the actual like the embodiment of the actual bone. No energy for today. Thank God. Yeah. I'm also glad that no one has so much energy actually. Because like if people had ton of energy, I did. I'd probably definitely leave again or so. I don't have energy at all. Good, because I also don't have the energy as well. The only energy I have is for drawing. And I also hope that you all don't mind about that as well. Of course. Hello. Active times are just certain things, right? Mm. Don't remind me of the Undertale ship. I just realized that right now on the sentence on the top. I should have read that. And that's the one thing right there. You know my job is to make anybody miserable from that ship. So no, I'm still gonna remind everybody about that cursed shit. I don't like a toxic ship. They are nasty. Exactly. Actually, not to mention, like, I have to be honest. I don't like Underswap. Like, I don't like Underswap at all. Not even once. Because of like how much they done Underswap so wrong. They made Underswap look so adorable. I'm pretty sure Underswap is adorable as much as the regular Papyrus is, but we all know that they're literally adults. It even said in the fact of the Google that like Papyrus is like 20 years old, so that means in the swap version, like the swap stance is basically 20. He's old enough to take care of himself, which is why he's taking care of his own brother. He still has a childish mind. And it feels like he doesn't understand so much stuff because he never learned anything else besides knowing that he has his own brother. So I don't like those stanzas. Like I don't like Swap. That menacing Swap. And that other Swap that made them yandere. The cringe. The cringe just come over nowhere. Error is my favorite. Ink is my second. Error is my favorite. Ink, I despise that man. I despise Ink. I despise Ink. I despise Ink. I despise Ink. Okay, I must say another fact, like why I despise Ink so much is because like if you didn't know, like Ink is like basically a soulless motherfucker. Yet people are literally shipping Error with Ink stands. Yeah, they look cute together, but they all know that like soulless equal means that you really don't have any type of emotion that you could even develop with. Look at Yandere Simulator. They said that like Ayano had no feelings. That's basically a neutral thing. Ayano doesn't have feelings because they say that Ayano is broken, she is a yandere. They say that she is broken since she was born. She couldn't feel any type of fucking like emotion. But Ayano has a soul. Ayano has her heart. Ink is different. Ink is a soulless motherfucker. Yet people make him look like he's a yandere when literally yandere actually supposed to have souls when literally Ayano literally has one and people act and be like, oh, Ink probably has one. Yeah, Ink probably has one. They don't. Soulless equal mean that he can't really feel anything. That's the main reason why he had the goddamn fucking Ink ballad stuff. For the fuck's sake, he literally didn't even stop anybody from the goddamn genocide route. Not to mention that Ink let anybody die in their own AU. And what I mean by die in their own AU, look at Undertale Sans genocide route. What did Ink do? He just sit there watching. Yeah, and that's the one thing right there. I despise Ink is because people quote him the hero, but I don't really see him as a hero because if Ink really wasn't a hero, then why didn't he save anyone from the genocide route in the first place? Like for an example, Undertale, Underfell, Underswap, other universes. That's the main reason why Dust Sans just went insane. And that's also one of the main reasons why Killer Sans started to make a deal with this goddamn dead child. And also one of the main reasons why like certain different type of Sanses died. This is one of the main reasons why Error literally injected himself with fucking DT, which is main reason why he got stuck into this anti-void and now he's insane wanting to kill Ink. Huh. I still wonder how people actually find him as a hero, though. That damn fucking squid. So yeah, I don't really find Ink so much of a hero. I have to be honest, haven't we all actually like you know what? I'm just gonna point this out right now. Did anybody notice how Error was so desperate of destroying AUs? Have you even mentioned destroying AUs equal mean that everyone's misery is gonna be gone? Equal meaning that you don't have to suffer the consequences of genocide route from that human? Error basically is the one who's literally putting everyone's misery out of the hand. He's doing the solid job. Unlike Ink. Imagine him trying to destroy AU on Google. Yeah, I see that. Father. Yes. Yes, my dear child. You need to know more about. You need to know more. Much of Undertale. Undertale, the Undertale game that is kind of fucked up on the point that is Asgore and Toriel divorced. One of the main reason why Toriel couldn't handle they couldn't handle of their own fucking dead child when her husband probably needed her the most. By any chances or either Toriel needed her husband the most, yet they both separated with each other. And Toriel now went into the ruin to actually hide herself from the actual public, and the public seem to forgot that Toriel is literally alive in the goddamn ruins, but they don't even say anything about it. Sans over here talking to Toriel, and Toriel is talking to Sans. And then the final like the pacifist route, you see Sans and Torio smiling at each other. It kind of almost like they are really liking each other more than like Asgore. To put it in a quote, it kind of almost looked like there are gonna be like a whole fucking routes of a ship going on. And then like this man over here, Asgore, he is so miserable. He's so miserable. He is so miserable without his wife. Yet he probably needs to learn like when to actually either let go or either he could try his best to actually cope with his wife, or he could just get his ass kicked out by his own wife. Total badass growth mom. And another part that is very fucked up is that Chara ate a flower and then Azrael absorbed like Chara's soul. And then now Azrael thought that it was a good idea to actually go over to the surface to actually put Chara right down on the golden flower, which caused his death to come up really faster than anybody else. So, and then what happened next? Alphys grabbed it Azrael's is probably dust or some shit, put it a DT inside of it, created a goddamn living hell of their own dead child, not even realizing that that's actually Azrael. Azrael probably might have resetted the actual time to time, and then now naming themselves as Flowey. Flowey the Flower, changing his own identity. I'm pretty sure that his fucking family misses him very much. And for that time being, Azrael couldn't feel any shit because that DT probably belongs to the Chara, which is Chara probably doesn't feel anything about it. Probably the only thing that Chara felt was either hatred for the humanity. Can't blame him. Oh yeah, not to point it out, people also shipping Sans with Frisk, nor Chara, or Papyrus being shipped with Chara. For fuck's sake, they need to realize that they're like a fucking child. They're like a dead child in this whole entire route of this game. It literally said fallen child. Torio called you my child. Now over here we're like, isn't this illegal, people shipping these two? But at the same time, the game was very great. It kind of tells so much about Papyrus's personality. The game has no harm to that. Papyrus just wanted to go on a date. He's a great guy. He's just too sweet. I like that. I liked it how Papyrus wanted to go on a date with the human. Because he never seen a human, and I can understand that. Because if anybody never seen a human and you are so desperate to become popular, anyone would probably do that. Maybe in a whole fucking genocide route to another part where people just doesn't even care and just continue to go on a genocide route and they kill everybody that they love and then go on a pacifist route and genocide and pacifist. Yeah. Oh yeah, and not to mention Azrael the fucking dreamer. Yeah. Let's go with Azrael Dreamer. Azrael Dreamer fucking absorbed the sixth soul when literally he could have just either asked it Frisk to please give me your soul. I just need some time, a small little borrow for your soul. And probably Frisk might have actually had the chance of giving the souls. And yes, you might have you could die from it, but then it would have a different endings. But no, of course, Azrael can't feel any shit. Hey, brother. Hello. Oh yeah, not to mention, Azrael Dreamer literally got himself killed by being so kind. Chara does have a point. You should have killed him. Since if you think about it, why didn't Azrael kill them in the first place? He know how terrible it is as much as Chara doesn't like him. And if Chara doesn't like it, then I would at least have killed him for him. Oh yeah, and not to mention, Azrael killed his family time to time in a different resets. And what I mean by different resets, Azrael killing his own family in different timelines of every genocide route that he has told in the game. And not to mention that when he says in the game, That's a wonderful idea. That's from the fucking McDonald's. Exactly. Oh yeah, not to mention people are shipping like Chara with Asriel. That's fucking cursed. They're literally like, treating each other like a fucking best friend or either a sibling. Gross. What is this fucking sweet Alabama home? No offense to the people who actually does like live in the Alabama. I feel bad for y'all. Exactly. But seriously, I feel bad for anyone actually living in the Alabama who has to actually like deal with that. I feel bad for you, and I will pray for your soul till then. And let me point out this another part. Undertale fandom like see Papyrus and Sans very adorable. Yes, they are very cute. How their relationship with each other is very adorable and very sensible. It's almost like a very perfect like a relationship bond of a brotherly bond. But what does the fandom does? Fucking ship them. What is this? A next level of Alabama hole? And I know that like some people who lives in Alabama doesn't even want to fucking marry their own fucking sibling. This is so weird. And from this one, people over here shipping Sans with Papyrus. That's his brother for fuck's sake. Yeah, if you didn't know that, if you search it up in a Google, there's like a thing called Fonsest, and Fonsest basically means that like you are shipping a character with a brother to another brother. That's what a Fonsest is. It's sibling ex sibling. It's very disgusting. This is a worse next level rather than Charo and Asriel. This is a like worse next level on how Papyrus and like Sans are. Not even Sans would like that. Sans would probably be so uncomfortable, wouldn't even let Papyrus go on the internet if he actually realized that this was like how the internet was going on around. Pretty sure we all can agree on that. Oh yeah, and the next route, let's go with the cursed pots. Grilby. Okay, so we know about Grilby, right? So Grilby right here is a great cooker. He's a great cooking like guy. Grilby is a great man. Yet there is another one. People are shipping Grilby with that green fire girl. I feel like they're either cousin. I'm not even sure if that's his like little like daughter or either a cousin. There was an actual ship of Grilby with that green fire girl. Aren't they related? And it makes it 10 times worse for the life of their lives. It's probably way worse than like how life we have is. I'd even say goodbye to my own life if that happened. Or so I'd probably cry for it.
Excuse me, are you the rich and famous Metatron?
And not to mention, there's more. Let me point out another one. So we know Muffet, right? So Muffet had like has this like pet, and Muffet fights with Frisk, right? Yeah.
Well,
Let's just say that like Muffet is also involved with this. Yes, that's Spider bitch. That's Spider stingy ass like whore. Let's just say that like Muffet is being involved, especially with Frisk. Yes, there is an actual cursed thing with Frisk with Muffet. It's an NSFYW. And for the people who doesn't know NSFYW, don't ask. To put it in the description, it's 18 plus. It's an 18 plus of Frisk in Muffet. Isn't Muffet fucking old? I'm pretty sure like Muffet is like literally like could be like I don't know fucking 20 or either like 30. I don't know like how old Muffet is. Could be older than Sans or either anybody in the underground. Who knows? And they're literally shipping Muffet with like Frisk. Who the fuck does that? Jeez, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, not to mention, let me also bring up Gaster. Yes, Gaster. That fucking white and black man. That white and black color like skeleton or like skeleton. That smexy skeleton that everyone sim for and die for. And everyone pays money for. Yeah. Let me tell you this one thing that I mostly want to cry from. People ship Gaster with Sands of Papyrus. Nor Sans or either Papyrus. It's even way worse because people are putting the fact that Gaster could be a dad of them. It does make sense, but then like Gaster could be a brother as well. Who knows what Gaster is, and who knows what Gaster identity is? He could be a brother or either a best friend or either a goddamn a father. That's even way worse. Not to mention that I've been in this fandom for quite a long time, and I still remember it clear. And from this, I will say this right now. If anyone is in the fandom of Undertale, please, please, please get yourself some medical help. And do not ask how I knew all of these cursed ships. I have seen so much throughout these past, and now you shall suffer with me.
Wake me up. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Same.
I feel like I had more cursed ship that I actually remember. Hmm.
It is possible that you may have a problem.
I'm not sure how many cursed ship I remember, but I think I remember with this one is Asgore.
Oh. I made this book just
Out of all the people, I'm pretty sure we all can agree.
pretty cool.
I feel bad for Asgore as much as everyone would. I feel bad for any of the characters.
Kill them. No. Alert. No. This is your bad luck. It's unusually high for someone your size.
From this, I will say this right now. People
That wants to kill Chara. Yeah, kill them all.
People,
I always hated
the
that
people
shit.
has done Asgore wrong.
Drinks it on me.
Way too long, like way too long. Really wrong.
Frisk, open your freaking eyes.
They have shipped Asgore with Sans. Sans. Sans.
I meant more of a fun family activity. Killing is fun. Did you know that people spell people all the time in car crashes? I thought that was interesting. What's this? It's called Muppet. There are so many cool vids.
Not to mention that like people are now like having this like underswap version, and now that I mentioned it, people are now shipping like a Papyrus with Asgore or something. I don't know.
Chara? Chara, I really think you should stop now. Please? Is it over 500K yet? Is it? You are the world's tiniest.
And from that, You are very welcome for traumatizing your brain as much as I am traumatized.
Remember, it's kill or be killed. My name is Azrael. Nice to meet you, Azrael. Oh. Oh, wow.
Cry
I didn't
with
know
me,
Frisk
but
had a twin. Oh, dude, what's your name? Oh.
did y'all know they ship Frisk with
Hey,
Chara?
what the hell was that for?
Yes, of course I've known this.
Why? What the hell
People
did
ship
they
a
do?
Frisk with Chara because they think that they are cute. I don't mind it, like, I don't mind those ship as long as they don't, like, they keep it as, like, you know, wholesome. Like, if they actually, like, make it wholesome, like, for an example, like, they have, like, a crush on each other and they just, like, hold hands. Now that right there is a cute bonding of how a child is.
I love you, you love me.
We know how children, like, sometimes act. You see these, like, tiny little children, like, you see this, like, a tiny little, like, kindergarten children who just, like, pretend like they are married. Now that right there is very adorable. They have, like, so much dreams on wanting to marry until they grow up to realize that everything changed, and it doesn't really change, like, it doesn't really stay like that.
What do you want for dinner? So.
And I see Chara and Frisk, like, not in a romantic way, but I don't mind it if they actually make it really, really wholesome. Wholesome ones are good. It can make it cute, it can create a lot of ton of content of fans wanting to draw that. But if anyone make 18 plus of that, I'm done with that person. I would be so done with that person.
Hey, Chara.
I would be so done.
When I grow up, I want to be the absolute god of hyper death.
I will eliminate who ships it. Yes. Eliminate the people who actually ships them that are either bad children. Those heat children. These heat children need to have ice pack. They need ice pack. They already did that. I know.
Is now really the time? The absolute god of hyper death, I'm fucking ready. He's literally trying to kill me right now.
I want to go blind. Yes. They ship Frisk with Sans though. Why? Exactly. If I were to be honest, isn't this illegal? Like people shipping Frisk with Sans? Because like in the Google, Sans was quoted as 20 to 30 years old. You hear me? 20 to 30 years old. 20 to 30. And they quoted Frisk, my child, as Toriel says it. Huh. Father, what are you watching? Undertale. I'm watching Undertale videos. I miss Undertale, okay? People are so illegal. I don't understand people anymore. I will need Jesus after this. And now you know why I put myself on mute. And now this is your fault for getting yourself dragged with me. Ah. No, seriously though, it's very fucked up. Who the fuck that thing? Gross. Google put Sans to 50 years old. For me, they put him into like 20 to 30. Yeah. But anyway, that's the whole scenario of the Undertale. That is so fucked up. Oh wait, Hold on. I had few more actually. Hold on. Let me grab the list of this. I had a paper of the list. I have more. Let me put it this way. Papyrus encouraged like Undyne to actually like befriend the human. And after they befriended the human, wanna know this one thing what people thought? They thought like some people thought that it was either a date. And when it comes to Alphys, you know how Alphys like went on a date with a human, right? I'm pretty sure like in the underground, I don't think they even have the actual physics of law. And what I mean by physics of law, let me tell you this one physics of law. The police. They got no police. They got no rules. The underground got no police. So to put it in the description, you know the drill. Yes, Undyne and Alphys got also involved into it. Undyne, Frisk, Alphys, the poor couple got involved from those artists.
I really appreciate your help, but I just gotta know. How did that actually work?
The poor lesbian.
From where you're standing, this lamp actually blocks me. But to your brother, I was just
Poor
standing beside it.
lesbian. Fish. Lizard.
Yeah, the plan was to get him thinking we're all still lamp. Why do you think I mentioned the lamp so much? Did you think I was ratting you out or something?
I ship Alphys with Undyne. Frisk needs to go. Exactly. The poor lesbian needs their own room. But no, people actually also had to be cursed enough to actually do draw some certain concerning stuff, turns out to be. Because I actually found an actual like site when I was scrolling through Undertale, and I wanted to see the Undertale character because I wanted to create it for the next content on who I'm gonna be creating, and I wanted to create Papyrus. And before I created Papyrus, I wanted to look at some like Undertale ships. And when I looked at the Undertale ship, I saw the most unbelievably cursed one. And I don't even want to mention it because like there's like thousands of cursed ones. So from this one, I'm not gonna go any more further because if I go any more further, I will tell you this. You will be more traumatized than what you are right now. And from that, let me learn lesson. If you see anybody shipping like Frisk with Chara or either any of the character like involving to be like Sans or either any of the Undertale monster character, tell them what the fuck is wrong with them. Literally. Tell them what the hell is wrong with their brain cell. Tell them to get a doctor. They seriously need that. I really despise it. So yeah, let that be a learn to your lesson. And let that be a learn to your lesson on why I don't want to unmute myself as well. I'm literally crying. Please. I'm also crying. Let's cry with me actually. Cry with me actually, my dear children. Come on. Cry with me. Wholesome fact. Maybe not. Nightmare Sands is 500 years old. 500 years old. I'm not sure if he is 500 years old due to like certain different type of timelines that there is. Since like Nightmare is basically Sans, and Sans is basically Nightmare, and Gino is basically Sans, and Gino is basically like Sans, and Sans is basically Gino, and other Sanses are basically Sans. We don't know if that's actually true on the age, because do they even actually change ages? The fact that like people even like quoted that like saying that like Error Sans is like 9 years old. If he's really 9 years old, then why does he look the exact same replica as Sans? Is the one good question. So I'm not sure if Nightmare is 500 plus years old. Now that I mention it, since like you know certain people. I'm back. Imagine someone said they actually ship. I'm going to die. Same. I'm thinking of making my own Undertale AU. Already done that. I already done mine. Join us. Join us on the fan club of the Sands. Join us on the fan clubs. Stop with Sans X Sans ship. That's basically Foncest, and Foncest is actually not that cursed. And what I mean by not that cursed, Foncest actually do have some like ton of actual cute ships out there that actually does exist, and certain cursed ships also that exist, like you know the PJ's Daycare. What the hell is wrong with them? The PJ's Daycare. That's 10 times probably worse than anything else. More than anything. But yeah, I actually don't mind like Foncest, which is like oh wait, not Foncest, Self-cest. There we go. Self-cest equal mean that you love like it's like your own OC is married to your another OC that is your dimensional self, which is you love yourself. Basically, that's what a fun. Oh wait, not fun. Self-cest is. Self-cest is fully not that bad. Certain self-cest actually do have some like good community in there that actually just genuinely wants to make it as a wholesome thing, and some other people just want to make it cursed. Even like even Sun and Moon has like goddamn self-cest going on around. PJ's Daycare? Yeah, you don't know PJ's Daycare? It's Paper Jam. Paper Jam. Error and Inks' child. Yeah, turns out they do have a kid. It's a fan-made child, and the they quote them as the child. Kinda doesn't make sense. And not to mention, the PJ's Daycare of the comic actually had like an actual 18 plus comic going on around. And PJ, aka Paper Jam, right there, is actually a child in comparison to Fresh. And what I mean by Fresh, yeah, people ship Fresh Sans with PJ. PJ is only a child here. If Error and Ink are gonna be having a child, that means PJ is a kid, and Fresh could be an uncle in there, or could be some kind of whatever they are. Fresh Sans, for fuck's sake, is literally a fucking parasite. And the PJ's Daycare is the most cursed shit that I have ever seen. And what I mean by PJ's Daycare, there is a comic called PJ's Daycare in certain ways, and PJ's Daycare basically mean that Paper Jam Daycare, and PJ stands for like their name. And PJ in that AU is an adult. Yeah, I don't mind that he's an adult being as a daycare attendant, but the creator put it fresh as a child, and they shipped it fresh with PJ. With PJ. With PJ, you hear me, PJ? It's even worse. That is at least like the most worst Sans X Sans ship that we could ever agree onto. And no one can lie onto that because that is way worse. Like, I don't mind Sans X Sans as long as like they don't gotta add their Shala. They don't even have Shala. The skeleton. They got no Shala. Father, hi. Hi. Terrible. I've been terrible going on with stuff. I mean, I have to admit, I don't mind Sans X Toriel as long as like they keep it as like an actual cute couple, like Undyne and like Undyne and Alphys. Undyne and Alphys are very cute, and Toriel with Sans, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Maybe it would be cute of them if they actually do the same thing as much as they do for Alphys and Undyne on how they create fan arts of them. And if they create a cute fan arts of like Sans X Toriel, then I'd gladly to see them. And if anyone actually ship Sans with, I don't know, Underfell Sans, then I guess I don't mind as long as they keep it wholesome. And from this one, yes, there is an actual ship called like a Classic X Fell. If I were to be honest, it wasn't that bad as I thought. I thought that it was gonna be worse as much as like Alabama shit was going on the actual like fucking sibling X sibling, but it was actually not that bad. A certain ship that I saw, it was actually quite wholesome, and I thought that like it would be much worse as I thought, but I realized that like certain ships don't have to be that cursed, and I respect those people who actually like drew them very well and actually very wholesome. I respect them.
I'm almost done. I just gotta approach the last bench from the right. Don't call me. I'll call you. You don't have my number? Oh God. Watch out.
So yeah, from this one, I don't mind. On the self says I don't as long as like they don't go toxic on it. If you know what I mean, like those fucking Error X Inc.
It ain't no butterscotch cinnamon. What? I heard that humans are obviously
So yeah, I guess that's the whole route of the cursed ship.
How about looking at the entire underground? All I wanted at cool time was a one decent meal. But no, the closest I ever get is frozen spaghetti or a burger that's drowned in ketchup. Honestly, I'm glad to have given all of my money if you hadn't selling a meal. But no, everyone here only sells dessert. Desserts are great, don't get me wrong, but I need true sustenance.
I'm late. No worry, you're fine. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. I'm so tired of spilling out all of the truth. Oh my lord. This took so long. And also hello. The one thing I hate is my cousin, cause she keeps watching 18 plus, and it worst.
Go to grill? Mister. Don't think I forgot the tragedy from last time.
Ah, how old is your cousin? Because if they are minor, then I am mildly concerned. I would be concerned if they are a minor.
Higher. More. More. Wait! I've still got one in my inventory! A water sausage.
I feel so normal again. This is calming.
Yeah, okay, sure, that's nice. That's really. Are we gonna order or what? This is a restaurant, right?
There we go. She's like 11 years old. What is life? I am thirsty. I did not drink anything. Hold on. I'm gonna go get my fucking. I'm getting my cola. I'm gonna get my cola. If y'all are still like, I'm gonna say this right now. If any of you are still in my live stream, go get yourself some drink. As much as I would like go get myself a drink. All right, come on now, everyone. Let's go get some drinks. All right, I'm back.
I get it. You're lonely. What? You want to kill people so they'll be good, like you. And then you can be friends. I will end you. So we can be friends, huh? But someone stole the bridge.
All right, I got lemonade. Ooh, you got lemonade. I got cola. Cola keeps me awake for a long time. I'm bringing my favorite chips. Nice. I got I got a popsicle too. Oh, nice. Yes. Anyway, so going back to the Undertale, if you really do see any of the people actually ship those characters, don't actually like go aggressive on them, but ask them the reason why they ship it, and please give them a valid reason why they shouldn't ship it. And if they don't listen, that's their loss. So yeah, that's all. Now we learned a valuable lesson. Be careful in the internet on what we search on the fandom. Oh my god. Actually, my body still like hurts really badly. My spine, like my spine is like the verge of tears.
Sure wasn't mine. If you had hand baby on fire. You're not really bacon, are you? How much fat do you want to eat? Mild, moderate, heavy, none. Have to choose for yourself.
My friend told me that she saw a wee wee on Twitter. That's enough internet for you today. That's enough internet for your friend as well. Never go over to the Twitter. Don't ever go over to the Twitter unless you know what you're doing in there. Never ever go in there. It is not a safe place for you young minors. And please listen to me, because if you are subscribed to me, I am your next online father, and I am as your father. Do not go to the internet, especially Twitter. So please obey onto this one. You really don't want to see it. You may go when you turn 18. That's the time you may unleash the truth. My lemonade. What happened to your lemonade? Did you drop your lemonade by accident? Did you ejected your lemonade by accident? Bang, my lemonade is all over the. Oh, so you did drop your lemonade. Wait, I said bang. I meant dang, not bang. I'm sorry, I said the wrong sentence. I feel so dumb for actually saying the wrong sentence. And from this one, please, for the people who are confused why I go quiet time to time, uh, please ignore me why I go time to time quiet. And if you do have some question to ask, I can answer as possible. And if I don't feel comfortable answering it, please don't pressure me onto the questions. And from this one, I will say this right now: if I don't talk so much, it's just me wondering like something in my brain. So from that, please don't mind me. I'll be back. Wait. Okay. I need to get more lemonade. BRB. Alright. I eating I eating me. Pizza. Yes, pizza. Alright, I'm back. Welcome back.
Mom, Mom, you're here. I never thought I would be so happy to see you. I'm so confused. Why are we doing? Mom, where are you going? Mom, Oreo?
Hey Papa, sorry if I haven't in your life in a while, so I was so busy with my math. Oh, no worries. Math can be very important for like certain people who actually needs to get their exams done, or either who needs to do all of their homework due to how you were told to. So don't worry. Father, want a burger? No thanks. I'll be fine. I already have my Coke over. And I also have my snack right over there, really far away. Oh, my back! I made cake. Nice. I should actually show you what this looks like. There you go. This guy is my sunflower. I was actually trying to create a sunflower, but he kind of turned out different. You can see, like, very clear that he really did turn out very different. He kind of looks like Flowey from the, horror tale, actually. The song, I'm not sure. Hmm. Meh. Huh. You want cake? No thanks. I'm not for sugar. I like salt. I like salty snacks if you don't mind. I like salty snacks rather than sugary cakes, since like cakes are a bit too sugary for me, and sugar can really give out so much diabetes. And what I mean by diabetes, I'm not trying to like make it sound a bit like offensive, but cakes can give you weight, and it has a lot of oil in it. Brother, have you eaten before? Um, no, I haven't. Uh, I only ate fish and that's it. That was when I woke up in the night. And right now it's actually a morning for me. So after I ate, no, I didn't eat anything else. I only ate one thing and that's it, I guess. But if I do have a snack by any chances, then I can hold my hunger a bit more longer. Okay, there we go. Oof. But don't actually like try to copy like what I do on my daily basis on me like not eating so much food, because it can also like be very unhealthy that you don't also eat food. But from this one, keep it in mind, too much sugar can actually make your tummy ache. And too much sugar can also make your teeth really bad. You can have like a black teeth, and you wouldn't want that. It's basically a bad teeth. And you wouldn't want that devilish bad teeth in your mouth, huh? And from this, when it comes to eating cake, remember to always brush your teeth after eating a cake because it has too much oil. Who knows what it can do to your like your poor like precious teeth? You wouldn't want yourself to get hurt by your teeth, would you? Besides, sugars are sometimes good, but sugars are sometimes bad. And from this, don't overdose your actual sugar to actually eat it. Because if you eat too much sugar, you will get a lot of tummy ache. I cut my hand. Well, go get a med kit. What are you doing? Go get a med kit. Go get a med kit. Wash your hand and go wash your hand wherever you cut it, and go over and try to find a med kit and band-aid it. Make sure you actually use the sprays so the bacteria doesn't go inside. You know the drill. I burned myself in hot. Oh wait, I burned myself with hot oil on my back. That is terrible. You should take a cold bath. You have to take a cold bath because of what you have right there that you just got yourself burnt by oil is very a severe injury. That can really hurt a lot. Mm, your children need to be careful. Even as an online father, I would still care. Especially you, you guys are still tiny and very young. Shouldn't get into too much trouble. You wouldn't want your biological family to get scared, do you? I could draw a flower. I can't draw any of them. But I can draw a flower. And from there, hold up on a moment. I can't fucking open my pack of my bag. All right. Yeah. Hmm. I'm sorry if I'm very quiet. I'm just eating snacks. And I'm also thinking of a lot of stuff in my head. So if you're constantly like wondering like why I'm not talking, don't worry about it. It's just me thinking about certain stuff that has been a lot of in my mind, and I'm also eating snack at the same time. So We don't talk about Bruno. No, no, no. Oh, Encanto. Yeah, it's been a long time. I'm still saving Primal Gem for ITTO, but I have 7 wishes. Alright, what's your wish? I got to go. Bye. Alright, bye. Oops. Can we watch something? I'm bored. I'd like to, but time to time I like to watch Undertale right now, since I kind of somehow fit it into the Undertale fandom again, and also enjoyed it traumatizing.
Oh my god! Sam, I finally did it! I'm Dynaville! I'll be so popular! Popular! You mess! You shall not pass this area! I, the Great Papyrus, will stop you! I will then capture you!
I think I should also like stop the stream now.
Then, I'm not sure what's next. In any case, continue!
I think it's already enough for me to draw. And I also need to take a nap for a bit. If you don't mind, Kazuha. Yeah, Kazuha. If you don't mind, I will be ending the live stream. And if you do hear me right now, I'm sorry that the live stream was a bit weird and kind of funny and traumatizing enough for the internet to like ruin the mood. But if I'm gonna have to like take a nap. And besides, I need to do like housing stuff. So I'll see I'll see you all next time. For the 4 people who are actually still in my live stream that actually haven't talked. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Good luck.